Hey, good afternoon, everybody. It is Sunday the 17th, and I am up. It is a pretty cloudy day. In fact, it was pouring rain just a couple of hours ago. So it's actually kind of cool out. Now it looks like it might be clearing up a little bit and getting sunny, but I think it's supposed to rain a little bit later too, so who knows. Anyway, if you've read the description below, this is an upgrade on Frankie and the Witch Fingers, and it will include another band called Triptides. Those two artists are related because there are there's an artist called oh God, I can't remember a guy's name now. What's the guy's name? I think it's Greg. Here, let's find out. Drums. Glenn Brigman. Yeah, it's right here. Glenn Brigman is a multi-instrumentalist who worked with Frankie and the Witch Fingers for a while, and now he is also he's in the band Triptides. I don't know if he's a founder of that band, but he is in that band. He writes and plays a lot of stuff, and I think he sings a lot of the lead vocals on it too. So at any rate, there is a relationship between the two bands. So I decided that I'm going to do the upgrade on Frankie, and I'm going to include Triptides because I like them both. I mean, and there's great players in both bands. Glenn Brigman is a guy who I actually bought one of the Frankie and the Witch Fingers singles from. So at any rate, here I'm wasting time. All right, let me get down to some business here now, and we'll do it now. And here is the first album, Frankie and the Witch Fingers. This is their debut, Sidewalk. And this is one of a couple of versions that I have. Here's your track listing. You can see it. Right here's the front cover. This lady. Hello, lady. Yeah, it's pretty wild picture. I don't know what's going on there. All right, and here is the inner sleeve for it. And if you pop this record out, you'll see it's clear vinyl record. Side A and side B, of course. Well, when I ordered this record from the seller I got it from, he had it listed as a different version. There's multiple colored vinyl versions of these things, and I wanted to get the Poison Apple A and B sides, or the Poison Apple, not Poison Apple A and B, Poison Apple Red and Green, and or Green and Red, whatever it's called. And so I kept this. The guy gave me a $5 discount, so I kept this. And I went to a different seller who had it available. This is the limited edition 500 on Poison Apple Red and Green colored vinyl, and this is awesome. No, clear vinyl, colored vinyl is cool, man. Clear vinyl is cool, but I like I like the wilder looking stuff. And I thought that this was beautiful. Here you go. Poison apple. Here's red with a little bit of green. And here's more green with a little bit of red, or a lot of red, I guess you could say. But what a beautiful album. And it's a good first record, man. You know, this was originally released, I think it was on a cassette tape. Yeah, originally released on cassette in 2013 by Nice Legs Records. And then it was on originally released on vinyl by Permanent Records in 2017. So 4 years later, they put it out on vinyl. But Greenway got the license to release this, and released several different versions. So I got a clear one, and I got this poison apple red and green vinyl, which I think is really cool. And like I said, definitely not my favorite album by these guys, but it's not a bad debut at all. It's a good start, you know. And these guys are recording this stuff on a Tascam 488 machine, which is a cassette. It's an 8-track Portastudio that uses cassette tapes, and you can fit 8 tracks on the cassette tape. And a cassette tape, normally there's 4 tracks. You got stereo on one, you know, left and right channels, and then you flip it over and you got stereo left and right channels. That's four tracks. All right. Somehow Tascam managed to figure out how to fit 8 tracks on a cassette tape. And so the sound quality is somewhat limited, somewhat compromised. But they managed to do a good job anyway. And so you kind of have a lo-fi sounding, you know, music, but it kind of fits the bill. All right, so here's their second album. It's self-titled Frankie and the Witch Fingers. And what a beautiful, I love the album cover art. As you can see, it is, I don't know, man. It's just cool. It's just awesome. So there's that guy. And here is the back of it. That guy. And there's your track listing if you want to see it. But beautiful artwork. And here's the inner sleeve if you want to see it. The lyrics, and here again is that funky thing. Thought there was something in here, but there's not. And here is the actual album. Beautiful splatter vinyl, which is awesome, just awesome. Here's side A, and there is side B. And a beautiful record, an interesting record. I gotta play this. You know, I've been playing, it's the next 2 albums that I first scored by these guys. And I scored them, I just said, I want to check these guys out. And the first 2 albums that I got, well, I'll show you in just a moment. But I'll tell you, they're amazing. And in fact, it's where I would point a newbie or somebody who doesn't know about these guys. I would tell them to get these next 2 albums. All right. And if you like what you hear and you want to check these out, the first 2, you can check these out. But anyway, the next 2 albums, this is their 3rd album, Heavy Roller. I absolutely love this record. I love the material on this album. It is just fantastic. I've already played this probably 7 or 8 times in the 8 or 9 months that I've had it. I love this album. They're still recording stuff on a Tascam 488. And again, here you go. Here's the inner sleeve for the 3rd album, right? And all right, get in there. Get out of here. All right. Heavy Roller. So here's the 3rd album. Here's one of the variations, colored vinyl that they got. I think these all come in black vinyl as well, but I like these. I like this thing. Looks like a beach ball, and you know, split quarterized vinyl. Here's side B. It's like side A, only it's side B. Duh. And I love this stuff. It is so psychedelic and so cool. And yeah, on the previous videos that I've done for Frankie and the Witch Fingers, I tell you who's on here. But I'm kind of winging through this quickly, I guess. But this is some good stuff, man. And I believe Glenn Brigman's on this album. Take a look at this, the 4th album. Here's album number 4. One of my favorite albums ever. Brain Telephone. Oh. Hello? He wants to talk to you. Brain Telephone. It's just, I mean, come on. You don't want to buy this. You see this cover and you don't want to buy this, or you don't want to at least hear what it sounds like. It is so good. Here's a shot of the current lineup when this album was done. I believe Glenn Brigman is right here on the left, actually, I think. And here, I'll tell you who's on it. Here's credits. Dylan Sizemore is on vocals, guitar, and effects. Excuse me. Josh Minash is on lead guitar and bass on tracks 1, 4, 6, and 7, and harmonica and effects and flute. There you go. I love flute. I love a good flute on a good rock album. Yeah, I'm a Tull fan, so but I'm also a good fan of a big fan of Ian Beabout's vehicle, which is Coloratura. That's like a local band. They got 4 albums out. Good band. But anyway, so that's Dylan Sizemore, Josh Minash, Glenn Brigman. He's on drums, Wurlitzer, Farfisa, and bass on tracks 3, 5, 8, and 9. There you go. See. He plays mellotron, piano, and he's contributes backup vocals and tabla, right? And then there's Alex Booley on bass on tracks 2 and 10. So there you go. And then Miklos Miklos Santorini on sitar on the song Mother's Mirror. So you get a sitar on here too. I mean, the instrumentation alone tells you that you're going to hear something interesting. But it's beyond interesting. It's just fantastic. Okay? In this particular album, and I think they started using a Tascam 388 on this album. But here you go. If you were wondering if they were psychedelic, wonder no more. When you see this album, and you look at the vinyl, it's so just clearly so friggin' cool. Absolutely wonderful. Custom labels where one side gives you the name of the artist and the other side tells you what's the album name. Brain Telephones on listed on side B. So, all right, so there you go. And let's just put it all back. Yeah, I think they started using a 388. And I don't know what the difference is between a Tascam 488 and a 388. I don't know. What's the difference? Maybe 388 is just a newer model. I don't know why it would be called 388. But anyway, what a great album. And I highly recommend this and the previous album, Heavy Roller, as your starting point for this band, because this is so good and Heavy Roller is so good. They're both so good. Excellent. Brilliant. Okay? Here's their fifth album, Zam. Z, now it looks like it might be saying 2 a.m., but it's Zam, Z-A-M. All right? And this is an awesome album as well. Again, highly recommended. Although I would still start with one of these two. This is a 2-album set. A beautiful package. This one doesn't have the same kind of finish. It's just a flat matte finish. It's not treated or anything. And here's what the records are. There's like a red and black, clear vinyl with red and black splatter. And here's side B. This is nice. Awesome, actually. And here, I'll show you the actual inner bag, as they call it in England. This is what the record came in. I put all these records, except for the first 2 albums, well, first one album anyway, I put them all in polyline sleeves. But anyway, this is the inner sleeve. Get the lyrics on that one side, and yeah, and on this side you just get this really cool, busy design. I mean, somebody drew this. Unless this was made with artificial intelligence. I don't think so. Ooh, what's this? Oh. So, with this record, it came this little poster. It's like a promo poster. So, all right, Zam, and you get to, this. And there you go. So this came with this little package here. And of course I keep it in here because, I don't know why I keep it in there, but I do. And let me put this out of the way. Come on, get in there. And oh, excuse me. Here's the inner sleeve. All right, gatefold inner sleeve. Gatefolds inside of the gatefold, I should say, and it's beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Here is. Make sure that. Okay. Here is the. Oh yeah, there it is. Here's the second record, side C and D, and you can see that the splatter. There's a little bit more splatter. A little more red and black splatter on this particular record. Here's side D. Man, it's beautiful. I really do. I get a kick out of having these things. They're just beautiful. Okay, get back in there, will you? What do you think of that? Oops. And here is the here's the inner bag for this record. Very similar. Very busy here. Very similar to this side with the lyrics, okay, for the second album. And it's just beautiful. It's a beautiful package. Absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. So this is Zam. Now, the last video that I did, I showed you this, but since then, I got another copy of this album. This is a Record Store Day release that came out last June. And this comes with a bonus unreleased 7-inch flexi disc, and it comes with a poster. And it's a totally different looking package. It's not a gatefold sleeve. It's just a single sleeve. But look at so that other one was wasn't shiny, but I guess they figured they would make up for it because look at this. I mean, give me a break. Careful, because if you are prone to seizures, you might just be spazzing out now. At any rate, there you go. And the records themselves are very different. Actually, I think this came with a lined inner. Oh, maybe it didn't. Maybe I added that lined sleeve. Yeah, this was Record Store Day, a Record Store Day version, And the whole package is completely different. It's got the same music, but the package is different. And it's like a smoky vinyl, smoky marbleized vinyl. So, all right. I have played both of these, and they both sound great. Here's a clear, but it's like a smoky red. Side C and D, custom labels. Songs like Head Collector. It doesn't sound too savory, does it? But it's just the title of a song. Good Lord. All right, so anyway, so you get black and red smoky vinyl. And here's your poster. So let's open this up. Oops, I just dropped the flexi. I forgot about the flexi, it was folded up in here. So here's your poster. You get the lyrics on the outside of this thing. Very different artwork, obviously. And here is, it's just cool. Now, I don't know which way is upside, the right side up, but I don't think it matters, does it? So let's just fold it back up. And let's put it back in here. Oh, come on, Doc. Really? You gonna fucking do this to me? There. Put the album away. Here is here's the flexi disc that comes with this. Yep. And if you're like a young person or something and you've never seen one of these before, yeah, you can actually put this on your stereo and play it. You can see that the grooves are there. This is a I believe this is it's a demo of Purple Velvet. Exclusive to this flexi disc. All right, there's nothing on the other side. It's a one-sided flexi disc. And so it's unique to this album. Just one of the reasons I really wanted to get this, but I'm glad I got it because the whole package is just so cool anyway. Put that back in there. So here you go, something I didn't get a chance to show you because I didn't have it the last time I did a video for Frankie. Thanks, Frank. There you go. Record store day, as you can see, if you want to read that. Blah, 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 blah. Okay? And then, here you go. Next album is a numbered edition. Everybody knows what I think about these numbered editions. Which one did you get? Oh, I got 253 out of 450. So this is monsters eating people, eating monsters, eating people, etc., etc. And this is a special limited edition release on half and half colored vinyl, and it comes with a bonus flexi disc. And here is the album cover looks like. Okay, and there's your track listing. All right, yeah, beautiful, right? Huh? And here's your record. Oh, it's black vinyl. Oh no, it's half and half. You can put this in your coffee. In your coffee. Your coffee. Side A. Cool, awesome custom labels. Side B. Side B, side A, and side B. And this is a great album. What year was this? I'm not even saying what year it came out. But it came out one year. All right. It came out. Here, let's find out what year it came out. It's so important to you people. If you must know. Here's the here are the lyrics, and all right, so fold out inner lyric sheet, and then here's the other side that is like a poster. So if you wanted to, if you memorize the lyrics, now you can hang this on your wall. Well, I don't do that anymore. I don't hang posters and stuff. Let's see if I can find out what year this was. All songs written and performed by Frankie and the Witch Fingers. Okay. Josh Minaj. Dilton Sizemore, Josh Minaj. Shaughnessy Starr on drums and percussion. Yeah, I think that Glenn Brigman was, I don't think he's on this album. He moved on. But I like what he's doing too. Yeah, I don't see any credits or anything that indicates what year this was produced. So I'm just going to put this back in here. Here's the flexi disc for this album. It's a song called Mind's Eye. Mind's Eye actually is on one of the singles that I'm about to show you soon. But it's on this flexi as well, so I have 2 copies of Mind's Eye. Yeah, that helps. I stick it back in the plastic. All right, so anyway. Another great Frankie and the Witch Fingers album. Monsters eating people, eating monsters, eating people. Right? Mm. Okay. The next Frankie album, Frankie and the Witch Fingers. This is called Levitation Sessions. Nice album cover. I like the drummer. I like everybody. This is great. The Levitation Session. So this is like a live album. Recorded live at Super X Ranch in Pioneer Town, California. So Dylan Sizemore is on guitar and vocals. Josh Minash is on vocals, guitar, and synth. All right. I don't know who's who. Shaughnessy Starr is on the kit. Shaughnessy Starr looks like a cool dude. And Nicole Pickle Smith on bass. I don't know if this is her debut with the, if this is the first album that she's on with these guys. But she is now officially part of the band. And so this is the 4-person lineup that they seem to have stabilized with. Let's see how long it lasts. Who knows? Good album. I've listened to this album, and it's a great album, actually. The Reverberation Appreciation Society. I don't know what that inner sleeve is referring to. The Reverberation Appreciation Society. And then it says Austin, Texas. So I don't know what that's referring to. I suppose I still have something to learn here. All right, here's this record. It is so beautiful. Now, you can actually sort of see through the pink. The orange is solid. Like I see light coming through the pink, but the orange is very solid. But at any rate, this is absolutely beautiful. And of course, you get these cool custom labels where you get a black label with the white and a white label. And B-sides, a white label with black. Awesome. Absolutely beautiful record anyway. And let's put it away. All right. The Levitation Sessions, limited edition splatter vinyl. I wouldn't call that splatter vinyl. That's just a cool marbleized vinyl, a two-tone marbleized. But they're calling it splatter vinyl, so I defer to them. All right, and finally, this is the very most recent album by these guys, by Frankie and the Witch Fingers. It is called, what is it? Dark Doom? I can't remember what it's called. And it's hard to determine what here. Yeah, that's what it's called. Hello. I'm working on the thing. Thanks for sneaking in here. How are you? Oh, you're leaving? Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Oh, okay, cool. All right, be safe. Drive safe. My wife's gonna go get some crabs. So, anyway, so what is that? Dark Doom? You tell me. It's hard to read it. It's a font that I can't understand. Anyway, this is Baja Blast, special edition colored vinyl. All right. I like its die cut sleeve, so you can see that A, that shiny A. When it's in there, you can see it, but when you pull it out, blah blah blah. So so here's Baja Blast. Baja Blast. Which side is A? Here, this is side A I'm showing you. Again, custom labels, beautiful splatter vinyl, right? Absolutely beautiful. And then this side B, okay? And when I put this record on, the first time I played it, I was like, it's okay. The second time I played it, it really clicked with me. It is a good album, especially the second side. I really like the second side of this album. Here, this polyline, this poly sleeve. I just stuck it inside there. I didn't glue it in place. Just want to be, just trying to be careful about putting it back. Here is your, here is your thing. I guess you could put this back in here like this. Yeah, let's take a look. Oh, before we do, here you get a poster lyric sleeve. So let's open it up and take a look. It's Dark Doom, damn it. Awesome. I mean, really, look at this. All right, and then I don't know, is this like some kind of video game? Hey, if it is, I'm not aware of that. So share that information with me. I was unaware. But wow. So you get the lyrics on this poster sleeve. This double-sided poster sleeve. This is what I like about collecting albums or collecting vinyl. Well, when I say collecting vinyl, I'm including 45s as well, because there's a lot of 45s out there that have exclusive tracks on them that are non-album tracks. All right, so so here, see, now it looks a little different because I flipped the inner sleeve over, and so it's not just black, it's got this cool image in there. But it looks like it's for a, it sure does look like it's for some kind of like a video game or something. All right, now, I actually got two different versions of this. So here, you get to see, this is the one I flipped over. This is what it looks like when you get it. It's just black through that die cut sleeve. But I'll leave this like that. And this is blood blister vinyl. That's what happens when you play the video game for too long. Blood blister. All right, you get the same poster sleeve, so we're not going to show you that again, but I will show you show you the actual record here. And the record is Blood Blood Blister vinyl. Oh. B-side. All right. So really basically the same packaging. The only difference is the actual vinyl pressing is this different color. And it's cool. I did check them both out. They're both real quiet. Nice pressings. And I'm looking forward to playing this again because it was a good, it's really good. I've actually played it 3 times now. Both sides. And this just came out like, I got these less than a month ago. So, you know, brandy new. Really brand new stuff. So anyway, Frankie and the Witch Fingers. Right? And Frankie and the Witch Fingers, I happen to have 4 singles by the band. Drip and Tea is the first one. This is the one I bought from Glenn Brigman. But in terms of chronological order, this is the first one, the earliest one. And he kindly, I bought this off of eBay, and Glenn kindly signed it for me. He asked me if I wanted him to sign it. I said, yeah, please. So he signed it for me. Again, this looks like a, it looks like a video game. So it's colored purple vinyl, or lilac, or violet, or I call it lilac, I suppose. Drip, side A is Drip. Side 2 with the green label is T, 45 RPM. I think these are both non-album tracks. So I'm real happy to have it. I tried gluing these in, and it appears that the glue didn't stick. So I'll have to re-glue these in. This poly sleeve. All right. Here's the next one. Frankie and the Witch Fingers. Here's Cavehead and Mind's Eye. And wow, I mean, good Lord, look at this. It's just beautiful. Beautiful package. So here's Cavehead. Side A, Cavehead. Here's side B, Mind's Eye. I like how the label looks kind of dirty, kind of worn out. It's not, it's just the way it is. All right, Mind's Eye is the same, it's the same track, I believe, as what's on the Flexi in that other album that I just showed you. Together here, me and Frankie. Yeah, Frankie and the Witch Fingers. What a cool band. What a fun band to collect their stuff. I'm still looking for Merry Go Round. That one seems to be a bit elusive. So I don't know, wish me luck on that one. Here's Cookin' and Tracksuit. Yeah. Cookin' and Tracksuit. And here's the record. Right, Cookin' and Tracksuit. And oh, and then the sleeve itself, Cookin' and Tracksuit. Right, now you can open this up and you get the lyrics to the songs, and you get credits and, you know, cool stuff, information. All right, so that's pretty cool. That's real cool. If you're into this band and you want these songs, I believe Cookin' is actually on one of the albums, but I think Tracksuit might be a non-album track. But these are getting increasingly difficult to find, so you might want to score it. There's Frankie and the Witch Fingers, Electricide, and Chalice. Electricide and Chalice. And I believe that Electricide is on the new album. So this came out several months ago. Here, check out the yeah. Oh, the drums on Electricide, Nick Aguilar. He's the drummer on both of these tracks. So, all right. And here's the record itself. Electricide, right? Black label. The B-side is on this white label, Chalice. Very cool. Very, just awesome. I love this band, and I love I love collecting their stuff, but I love the music. I love it. It's so good. So those are the 4 singles that I have. If I can score merry-go-round, because I think that there's one or two. It's actually a 3-song EP, and I want to get my hands on one of those, because at least one of those tracks is a non-album track. All right, so that is Frankie and the Witch Fingers. Now, Triptide is a new, is some new stuff that I got my hands on. Glenn Brigman. I don't know if he's on these early albums, but anyway, this is Psychic Summer. I don't know if this is their first album. I ordered a couple of albums. These are represses, and I got them from Rare Wave across the pond from England, and they shipped it in this they shipped it in a flimsy, I was a little ticked off. They shipped it in a flimsy cardboard box, and it ended up going to another carrier. And the second carrier, I can't remember if it's DHL or who it is. I shouldn't say that. I think it was, though. I think it was DHL. And when I eventually got the box, It was all banged up, and you can see that it's all fucked up here. It actually got damaged in the somewhere along the way. I don't know. All I'm thinking is if Rarewave put this in a more sturdy cardboard box, maybe it wouldn't have gotten so banged up. So I was ticked off at them, but I wrote to them and I sent them pictures and said, hey, this is what I got, you know. Look at, I'm so pissed off. What asshole. If you're going to work for a courier company, or you know, a company that's going to deliver packages, why don't you fucking take, you know, care in the shit that you handle? Some asshole. I'm thinking it was probably DHL, but really, Rarewave could have prevented this from happening if they used a more sturdy cardboard box. Look at this shit. Look what happened to this. So they cut me a discount. Thanks a lot, guys, at Rarewave. And I said, thank you. And I meant it, but it still does burn me up. So this is a repress. No color vinyl. But it's nice. I wanted these, wanted this album. It's more pastoral, maybe almost folk and psych. Like it's a weird combination of the two. No insert that came with this. All right. This is the whole package, basically. I think it came in a lined sleeve. Pretty amazing. If it didn't, I put that poly liner in there. So, but anyway, so here's my damaged first album by Triptides, Psychic Summer, and it's good stuff. Here's the other album that came in that same damaged box. All right. Pissed me off, man. Sun Pavilion. Yeah, we stayed here. We went on vacation, and here's our hotel. So anyway, simple packaging. But this came with a look at, even this thing got damaged. They're fucking fuck nuts, man. I hate them. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was DHL, so fuck you, DHL. I have a feeling they're the ones who fucked up. But Rarewaves could have prevented this. So DHL, they sucked before this. I've dealt with them before, and they just suck. So sorry, assholes. Here's the album. Sun Pavilion. Nothing really special about this particular, both of these records in terms of packaging, but the music's great. The music is really excellent, actually. And James Brigman. Photography by James Brigman. Design and layout by Alex Bully. He was on one of the Alex Bully. I think he played bass on with Frankie and the Witch Fingers. And James Brigman, is he related to Glenn Brigman? I'm guessing maybe he is. This is weird. There's no real credits. Now it's time to rediscover these remastered psych pop treasures. Yeah, I really do like the music on both of these albums. But boy, was I pissed when I opened that package, and these covers were totally damaged, just completely a mess. So what can you do? So I got a little bit of my money back, which is really kind of a drag. All right, here I only have 4 albums by these guys. I got Predictions about a month and a half ago, and this is an excellent album. And this is, all right, Predictions. Remixed by Glenn Brigman and Crestlines, California. So here, artwork by Alex Bully. Glenn Brigman, vocals, guitar, keyboards. Josh Minaj on vocals, bass, and guitar, and Josh Morrow on drums. Okay, so Josh Minaj is on here. Awesomeness, just awesome. This package, the record itself is a special pressing on marble pink or pinkish vinyl. Side A. If there's any doubt about how you play it, it's 33 1/3. It says it right there on the record. Side B is also 33 1/3. What a surprise. So anyway, this is a great album as well. Great music. There's like a folk element to it. Even though there's a psych element to it, there's a folk element to some of these, some of the songs on here. And I like what I'm hearing. And generally, I'm not a folk person. Folk music. You know, I'm British Invasion and progressive rock, man. But I have to say, I like the sounds that I'm hearing out of these records. I like what I hear. And then here is the last album, So Many Days. All right, Curation. Recorded in the San Bernardino Mountains by Triptides. Here's the gang. I mean, this looks beautiful. Man, I wish I was in that band. I would have a blast. All right. And so Glenn Brigman on vocals, acoustic and electric guitars, piano, harmonica, and sitar. So Glenn Brigman plays everything. Stephen Burns on bass, lap steel guitar, and electric guitar. And Brendan Pelio-Lazar, I'm guessing that's how you say his name, drums, tambourine, timpani, bells, congas. And there's a gentleman named Tyler English. He plays pedal steel on Highway Sun and So Many Days. And he plays, Flute on Midnight by Modesta Cobian. In memory of James Brigman. In memory of James Brigman. That's sad. I wasn't aware of that. So here's the album. And I love this album. This is a great album. The album just came out within the last year. It is very new. So Many Days. That's the name of the record. So, all right. I don't know if this is available on some alternate vinyl. It doesn't matter. I'm fine with the black vinyl. It's a great record. It's a great album. And there's yet one more record to show you. It's a 4-song, 12-inch EP on Curation again. And excuse me, I just glued a polyline sleeve in here. So there's one album track, the first track on side A is So Many Days, the title track to the album. And then there's Walking Down the Line, that's the second track. Wow. That's the second track on side A. And then side B has Going Home and Free Fall. All right. I think this is side A. Oh. Laurie Curver Shot. I don't know what they're trying to say there. All right. This is side A. And this is side B. So, all right. So, I just played that record recently. So anyway, that's everything. Frankie and the Witch Fingers and Triptide. Have a great day, and I will see you one of these next time. And I'll blah, 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 blah.